what, dipshit? You don't like my policies, you can just come on down here and smooch my big old white butt.
Ken Pettigrew, that is one angry American. His voice is a weapon. I am not going to mess with that guy.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Is it true what they say about the way you people are gifted? Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Make sure you wear rubber, dude. Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboat son of a bitch.
The sportos and motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
What's the David King?
Here's your host, Ken Pettigrew.
Yeah, everybody. Tell a friend, tell a lover. Call in live at 773-357-7469. Can't figure that out? I'll give you my own personal call-in line, 773-3KP Show. Not many shows out there have their own. Only the sexy ones have their own call-in line. I was told I can't go like 2 buttons deep because I was told it'd be too damn sexy. So we'll have to give some of you guys out there, you guys have to tell me that or not. But what's up, Drew Albright from the Jimmy Star Show? Had a great show today. Had our friends from the great white north, Hummel and Fred. Thanks for the love, you guys. I do appreciate that from both of you guys and everybody else is coming into the show. We're having a hell of a good time. A lot of stuff, man. I see this, dare I say, I don't understand something in life. I don't understand how everything in the news today is bully. Everybody in life is being bullied. If it's from your soccer coach, if it's from your neighbor, if someone says something right, something's supposed to be offensive. Really? I don't get that. Can somebody explain to me why so much is wrapped around being a bully? Why is that's just another excuse in life. That now this person, because I hear this kid, if you guys don't know this article, a young man was taking a stand against bullying at his school and what apparently got roughed up by other students. That's what happens in life if you take a stand on something you can't stand for. You guys get that? There will always be bigger, stronger, faster, smarter than you guys. Be tough to find one over me. No, I'm only kidding. But the and this news company this news van shows up, and this kid is starting to spill his guts. They're doing this. Wah, wah, wah. Then here comes this bigger kid, and this one kid starts running away. See, what this little kid and what the smaller kid and what his father, if he's even around, which I would tend to say his father's probably not around. Because when you hear the kid's interview, he's kind of, dare I say, sassy pants. He's a little soft. And that's understandable because in life, on the planet, in this world, not everybody is created equal. We all have the same opportunities in America. Well, sort of. But sometimes you just have to stand up for yourself. Sometimes it's worth taking an ass beating for pride. You guys don't. We have lost the value of an ass beating, of a little attitude adjustment. We have lost that. Not just us, we everywhere. But in America by far. Because now this kid, you hear him, he just whining. The only thing missing is this, I'm telling you. Just playing this. And I was just trying to stand up. Then they chased me down again. And what was I supposed to do? But I ran. And I ran. Because I'm not a fighter. I'm not a lover. I'll probably be a computer programmer. And the other kid's going to end up being like a freaking, you know what? I would knock a garbage man, but garbage men make a crap load of money picking up crap. And it's not even like it used to be with garbage men. I mean, this kid's going to have a pretty damn good life, this bully. But what this kid needed to do, this kid who's running away, the whole entire problem with this is that this child is running away. What is he going to do when life gets tough? What is he going to do when winter comes and the heater goes out? You going to run away? What's going to happen when you get a flat tire? You going to run away? What's going to happen that your partner, man or woman, is being picked on? What are you going to do? Run away? And listen, even Mike Tyson got his ass kicked. So it's not about you winning a fight. It's not about you doing anything other than having a little freaking self-pride, a little stand up for yourself, a little freaking backbone, right? Just a little backbone. Is that so tough in life to try to get and then try to teach our children to have a little backbone? Like I started, is it worth a black eye? Is it worth a broken nose? Is it worth teeth marks, knife marks, brick marks? Is it worth that to stand up for yourself? I can sit here and tell everybody listening to this show tonight, everybody at WROMradio.net worldwide who's going to be catching this show, yes, the answer is yes. Every time, 100%, the answer is yes. You have to stick up for yourself. What is wrong with us? What has happened to people that we do not stand up, that we don't do anything? Why? What is the problem with everybody? Why don't we teach our children this? Why don't we teach our friends this? Why don't you, listening tonight, stick up for yourself? You women out there getting your beat up by some man? Why? Because you're too afraid to step out? You're too afraid to go on your own? You're too afraid? You're too dependent? How about your child? Any of you who have them, who have a son or daughter who's afraid of somebody at school or afraid. How about you who's afraid of your boss and you get stepped on and walked on and your teeth kicked in? How about stick up for yourself? You women out there letting men put your hands on them, what are you thinking? I better answer that. Where's your brothers and your uncles and your men? Oh, that's right. They've all been taught to run away. Man, I'm telling you, I'm fired up. I'm Ken Pettigrew, calling live, 773-3KB Show. Take ourselves a little break. Sometimes you guys need to call your Uncle Ken in for some reinforcement. Tell a friend, tell a lover, everybody. We'll be right back.
Never
Right there, man. Everyday goldfish right here live on the Ken Pettigrew Show. Man, everybody, oh, Squeaks is in. Look at everybody's having a good time. Man, I don't know. I just can't sit here, man. When I saw this video today and I was just letting it rip, so I had some thoughts on that. I thought, some bitch, why doesn't anybody? Anyways, I can't just keep going on this. I just can't keep going down this road. Sad news, man. Alex Karras, former Karras, former linebacker actor, on Webster, when they were trying to make it's so funny how they tried to, all through the 70s, man. Do you guys realize that they had all these shows growing up from that and Different Strokes about a rich white guy with a spoiled daughter, brings in 2 young black kids and raises them to give them a better life. Listen, how freaking high. Any of you ever watch those shows? How high were they? It's freaking crazy. None of that was happening. That's what I'm talking about. What was more real in life was George Jefferson and Archie Bunker. That was more about real life than anything else. And like Morley said, Porky's was real back in his childhood. And some of you back east, little east of the Mississippi, kind of in the middle there, you guys thought Deliverance was more of a reality, right? Squeal, beep, beep, beep. Sister, squeal like a pig. Or wait a minute, or was the sister telling the brother that? But anyways, this guy dies, 77 years old, man. It's scary. You know what? I have I'm at a crossroads in my life. And dare I say, during this show, I'm very, very upfront. I'm very honest about, you guys are like, I have and yes, I do have a pretty mouth. See? Little landing strip. Anyways, or flavor saver, rather. Anyways, where was I going from with this? But I realized that I have been in a industry for a long time, 20 plus years. I have done something for 20 plus years in my life, and I now have this, and you guys, and all the followers, and everybody who supports the show. And I realized I've come to a turning point in my life, and I am leaving a industry that I've done forever, something that I can do with my eyes closed, walking backwards. I could do it. It's so simple. It's like breathing for me. And dare I be arrogant about it, but it's not about being arrogant. It's like when someone, learned how to play a F note on a guitar or learned how to play a paradiddle on drums. Once you know it and once you have it, it's just simple. So, but I sit here and talk about everybody having to try something, step out, do something different. Man, I'm a guy, most people in their late 30s, early 40s, even some of you guys in your late 50s, sit here, and a lot of men will go out and buy a Corvette or go buy a convertible Porsche, or they come across that midlife crisis. Because they're looking for the younger girl, they're looking for this, they're looking for that. Fortunately for me, my personal life is like set in stone. It's awesome. But I've become at this crossing point in life. And there's a lot of you, from Squeaks, Linda, William, Drew, all of us have done this. Kim, Morley, right? We've all done this. Morley, speaking of you, post your link to your movie that Jimmy stars in. So anyways, post that. Let everybody see what's going on, and give them some. I'm just trying to give you some love, brother. because when I come to Canada running away from this place, I'm going to need a place to stay. No, help. But I'm not joking, man. I am going to make a dramatic change in my personal career because I either have to sit here and preach to you guys on my pulpit. This is my soapbox. Not just you, but my kids, my friends, my people who work for me. I sit here and tell them, and I've told you, and all of you have heard this over and over. Look what we've done. We put a man on the moon. Lewis and Clark mapped the entire West with a compass by themselves. Did it, walked, and started doing it. And there becomes a point in life about doing something, about just taking that step, walking forward. And if there isn't a wall in front of you, you knock it down. If there's something stopping you, you push it out of the way. Well, excuse me, I guess some people would say you have to learn to deal with it, go around it. I'm not that type of guy. My thought is I want to go from here to there, and how to go there, I go there. And if something's in my way, I go over it, through it. I don't go around it. I'm not that kind of guy. But have you guys thought about that? You know, just like before the break when I was talking about women or anybody controlling you and everything in life, and you're afraid to step out and you're afraid to do something. We live in a place, we live in a time, we live in technology. We can do this. You can do this. All of us. We all have this. Well, not all of us, because some of you have no gifts in life. I hate to say it. I mean, you guys are like, hey, Ken, you got me all pumped up. I'm going to do something. Then all of a sudden, you know, then pretty soon they're going to be thinking about it, and then they're going to walk out to a building or a pier. Hopefully not, that doesn't happen. Listen, if that ever happens or you feel like you're going down that route, 773-357-7469. Let me help you out. I'll teach you how to do it painlessly. No, I'm only kidding. I will get you off the cliff. I promise you that. This is my gift to you. But, you know, I'm serious, you guys. I'm really thinking about that. I'm thinking about what are we going to do in life? You know, my midlife crisis is not I need to buy a Corvette, I need to buy a Rolex, I need to buy a convertible car. My midlife crisis is realizing, and all of us have done this, and if you haven't, you really need to take a look inside your heart, inside your soul, and figure out what makes you you, what makes you tick, what makes... You know what? What makes Morley, Drew, William, Linda, Squeaks, and Kim? What makes you guys you and all you listeners? What makes Tom? What makes Hummel and Fred? What makes, you know, everybody on this planet them? We need to find that. And is it a tough son of a bitch? And when you get that to that crossing point, my question to you, my question to me is that can I do it? Or do I have the balls to do it? We're going to find out. I'm Ken Pettigrew. Tell a friend, tell a lover.
I never doubted a word that you said to me. I think I'm lost in your smile. Or could it be how your body speaks out to me? I'm lusting all of the while. I turned out to be a dirty old man in a world full of girls that do the best that I can. Dirty old man in a world full of girls that do the best that I can. Don't lose the dreams of yesterday. What the matter, see your way. So wear a trench coat to the ball. I'm Britney's biggest fan of all. One he has to be. Look what he's done with this world. I find it odd, all the rules that I need Don't lose the dreams of yesterday. Wipe the fantasy away. So wear a trench coat to the ball. I'm Britney's biggest fan of all. I never doubted a word that you said to me. I think I'm lost in your smile. Or could it be how your body speaks out to me? I'm lusting all of the while. I turned out to be a dirty old man in a world full of girls. I do the best that I can. I turned out to be a dirty old man in a world full of girls. I do the best that I can. I turned out to be a dirty old man. I turned out to be a dirty old man. I turned out to be a dirty old man. I turned out to be a dirty old man. I turned out to be a dirty old man.
Yeah, man. I turned out. Did you turn out? No, I turned out to be a man. I like being dirty, though, with my baby girl. No doubt about that. It's fun. What I tell everybody, man, we all need to fornicate a little bit more. You guys want to call in live, 773-3KP show. And I see this headline. Can Microsoft become more like Apple? What does that mean? Enslaving children to build their product? Their evil product? That's all I'm saying. Apple. What are we talking about? Apple. If you got an Apple product, you can't watch half the things. You can't check out the Ken Pettigrew Show. You're probably driving a Prius. But I don't want to get on that rant again because everybody knows how I kind of feel about that. But I just see that headline, and literally that was the very first thing I thought. The headline, can Microsoft become more like Apple? Enslaving children to build their product. And it's so funny. That's the best thing. I mean, I love hippies. This is the thing. I love hippies. You know what? I love the hypocrisy in people. And it's just not hippies. Listen, this is everywhere. This is the same people that sit there and are devout to their belief. Devout. Science is wrong. Darwin is wrong. They are wrong. Everybody is wrong because I believe in this and I have faith in this. Well, when you go break your leg, go pray on it or go see a scientist or a doctor who can fix you, who use science to make you better. I'm just pointing out things that hypocrisy. But it's like, I love these hippies. I love seeing hippies driving Volkswagens. Isn't that the best thing in life, you guys? Isn't watching hippies drive Volkswagens the best thing in life? Right? That's what you guys all need to hashtag hippies Volkswagen. Hippies driving Volkswagens. You know? What are they doing? What do hippie stands for? What do they stand for? Peace, love. Aren't they the ones out there at Occupy? Aren't they the ones hugging the trees? Aren't they the ones saying peace, love, no war? Aren't they the ones doing this? Aren't they the ones sitting there? I understand that they conserve water and that's why they stink and don't wash their hair. But I love it when you see them driving these vans, driving their Volkswagen Beetles, driving any Volkswagen product. And they think that they are doing something good, realizing driving a vehicle that pollutes more than a freaking diesel truck built on the blood of a horrific thing that happened, in history by a guy, the car of the people. No, it wasn't for the car of the people. Well, it was. It's for the car of the people with blue eyes And that's it. Because really, that's what he was really going after. But son of a bitch, it's so freaking funny to me. I don't understand that. And listen, I guess my point to that is, everybody out there, stop being a hypocrite. You know what? Why aren't we just happy with ourselves? You take care of yourself. I will take care of myself. Well, I understand taking care of yourself. Got to be careful there where I'm going down that route. But listen, you guys, come on now. We got to have some fun. We got to live a little bit. We got to have way more time. You guys got to like yourself, respect yourself a little bit more. I guess if anything during this whole show, and I don't even know why I got on this rant, but it happens. I just see these things. I see story after story after story after story. People want to find anything to talk about that takes their mind off of you. Be your individual and be that person and be proud of that person. And you who doesn't like it, listen, move. The best thing about America is that we can move state to state and you don't need your papers as long as you're white. Or I guess African American too, because they don't need their papers either. Just in Arizona. Just the you between me and the African Americans. Between the Caucasians and the African Americans, you need your papers. The rest of us in America, well, and Asians don't need their papers. Who else don't need their papers? Probably Jewish people don't need their papers because they have something that stands out on their own. Asians, Caucasians, African Americans. But some of you, man, out there, not quite tan, but not quite white. I'm just saying. Listen, everybody, I hope you guys are having a good time, man. I love to have a great time. I love to talk a lot of crap. And I hope you guys are all checking out the show and loving the show. Listen, we're going to wrap this baby up, but I want to thank you all for coming in tonight. Whew. Remember, tomorrow night, we got a big show going on. Chrissy is in the house. Fishy's in here. Fishy. The Fister. The Fister. And Mouse, you do it again, my friend. Tell a friend, tell a lover, brother. I'll talk to you.
Mouse.
Right at the end. See, Squeaks, look it, man. He's always late. He's just wishing that if it ever happens that you're not late. I'm Ken Pettigrew. You all have a great evening. You all. Yeehaw. Sound like a redneck. Don't take anybody's crap. Don't give anybody's crap. Peace. Tell a friend, tell a lover. See y'all tomorrow.